Let's go.
All right, we're back. This is Tuesday. We haven't had a Tuesday in a minute. I won't blame you. Just, say we haven't had a Tuesday in a minute. A lot to talk about. I added a news thing too. We have like 4 news articles because we haven't been on in like a couple weeks. A big market report. I don't have pickups. You have pickups?
Catch me next week.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what I got to do with my comic book hobby with my new job and stuff. Do I advance in the comic book world? Do I just do the thing where I let everything go? Yeah, no, we'll see. Do I go save up for something big? Yada 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 yada. So we'll see. We'll see. So a good show. Here we go. Let's turn on. Let's go. We have breaking news this week too. I guess we'll start with. A lot of people have been reporting on it. It got delivered today. Signed, sealed, and delivered. JSA now offering combined services for comics. So this is live May 7th. You actually can submit it on the form. So JSA, we talked about JSA. Man, my computer be messing with me. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah.
Okay, so CGC and JSA authentication. They talked about this about a month ago or so,
Yes.
and now it's a thing.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I can put it on there. I know Doc Joe helped me out with this too because he puts an actual image of it. Just grab from there. So it looks like. Okay. So it looks like what you can do is you can just enter an autograph for the names, but it doesn't. If you don't know who they are, I don't know how that works. You know, so like we kind of talked here, like if I put if I thought for some instance I thought this was Stan Lee's signature, like I had no idea, and it says Sam De La Rosa, but if I put Stan Lee, do they not authenticate it? Do they correct it? Do they just send it back to you? Just take your money? I don't know how that works. So, I mean, because some people have some, some signatures you just don't know. Not everybody's like Stegman, where it's like a, or JS or Campbell or something like that. Some people got some squigglies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you know if you got a book?
It's like you really need to. You really better know.
Yeah, like
that's
this
what
one.
It seems like.
Like, would you know this is Slim Shady if it wasn't Eminem's book? Like, it has an S and an 80 on it. Like,
yeah, man, you better know.
Yeah, so I don't know how that works. So, like, I didn't know this is Don Cheadle.
Oh, really?
See, like, it get real interesting,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's questions.
Kind of. What signature is that on the Spider-Man 365?
What do you think it is?
Tom Holland?
Tom Holland.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I mean, does this mean all my Show Comics purchased from the website will not be a yellow label?
It will get a yellow label.
Yeah. So okay, let's go back to that too. That's a good question. So if you go down here, they're still doing regular yellow labels. So.
Mm-hmm. But you get like a little banner up top.
Correct. You get this banner up top that says authenticated. So they're still doing witnesses. So you can still get it witnessed, or like JSC can do his thing. But if you want your thing authenticated as a raw form like CBCS Red Label, then you would get this fancy thing.
I mean, it's not a bad looking banner though.
I mean, I liked how they stuck with the yellow and didn't do something different. You know,
I noticed, like with CBCS, it was a red label for the authenticated, which not horrible, but still not yellow.
correct.
So they went with something kind of
Different.
they went with something very similar, but it still looks looks decent.
So, what is this? A lot of, and then the next conceivable future of this is what happens to CBCS now.
Uh-oh.
I mean, Ye kind of told me again. I don't know. I think it's the same amount of money, or comparable to CBCS's rate for authentications. So, and it's $25 per autograph. So, like this one that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 autographs. It's 6 times 25. If you want, if you need one more authenticate or something of that nature, if they don't authenticate.
$25. That doesn't seem
Terrible to be.
Yeah, that's a very reasonable.
I mean, especially like say you had a Raw Stan Lee that didn't get witnessed. Say you bought an FF1 Raw Stan Lee and you got it authenticated. That $25 is gonna put $300 in your pocket.
Right.
So just things to think about, I guess.
So okay, so has JSA ever been embroiled in any type of controversy? How's their reputation? Has it ever been has their gangster ever been on trial?
I mean, some people have had their stuff denied, but I mean,
which is good. Which that's what you want, I suppose.
2018 bogus Maddie signature for I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, more bad news. That's way back in the day too. I mean, if BlackRock, the company who owns CDC, bought this company, obviously, I mean, they must have done some nice background checks on the old story and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting.
Okay.
Oh, FYI for people, we have tornadoes on the west side of Michigan, so it's raining right now. So if I leave you,
oh, it's rain. Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. So just so you know. But yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, it'll be interesting. And then there's a thing for grading it too. You can get a grade on the actual. I don't know how that's gonna work out yet. You can get a grade on the actual autograph. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
Yeah. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. I haven't seen what that means yet. So maybe that's just for cards, but it said it on the thing too. So. But anyways, that's the big news for today.
A grade on the autograph. That's more pressure. Sounds like more pressure.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Notes. No. Autograph is available only for comics with 2 or fewer autographs.
Okay.
So you can't send the ASM blank book with 85 signatures. You're trying to get an autograph or authenticated. See auto grading.
Okay.
$25 per comic. And then there's a pre-screen. An autograph grade will assign only if it meets or exceeds the specified minimum autograph grade. Whatever that means, I don't know.
So if you get I don't know, so if you do get multiple autographs, then you're then you're gonna get charged more, right?
Yeah, so this is $50, or this is $25 per comic. So I don't know. I don't
2
know.
autograph max.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
I don't know if if you had 17 people sign your book, they're not gonna do 17 times.
17 times what? 25.
Yeah, or something stupid like that. Unless you probably don't. $25 per comic. So it's per comic. $25 for 2 autograph max per comic. So really, it's only 25. So I thought it would be $50 per edition. You know what I'm saying? Like $50 is only 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's not terrible.
All right.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It says $25 per autograph. There you go. So you can do. So the grading's only 2 autographs. So like if you had 15 people, you only get 2 autograph grade, but it's $25 per autograph. So you could send an 18 times 25, you know, for authentication.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, who knows how long that's going to take too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I know, like you see Pawn Stars and stuff, and people of that nature, like they'll have like, they JSA has a big database of like signature styles where they can just like look through it and like kind of easy compare and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But does that take 2 seconds? Does that take 10 minutes? Does that take 2 hours? I don't know how that all works.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I was watching Flipside last night, and so they're also grading
RPGs. Yeah.
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're doing I can flip back over. I didn't delete it. They're doing
So I wasn't sure what the hell I was looking at. Well, like, am I looking
sorry.
at magazines? What the hell is this?
Did I delete it? No, I didn't delete it. Fortnite, eBay. It must have got deleted somehow. Okay, I should go back to the chat. I'll show you. Go back up here. It's 2 seconds because he just posted it. I'll get up here a second. Let me bring this over here. RPG player guides now.
Okay.
Ghostbusters. Sick.
Ghostbusters. That looks like a parody book or something.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. I don't know how crazy you are with this stuff. It's not my realm, brother.
I know. I saw a box of them at the free comic book day sale.
Mm-hmm.
But they've always, it was like maybe $1 or $5.
I would have bought the whole box. Fuck it, right?
Seriously?
I mean, maybe you have something that's. I mean, so we talked about last night. Like, obviously, you watch it. Like the stuff where before it got like, if it's old shit, it's worth a lot of money, and it's stuff that's not licensed. It's probably just super rare. So.
Damn. Okay.
We talked about Wizards of the Coast last night. So anything before Wizards of the Coast on Dungeons and Dragons was like, don't quote me, like 1990, something like this. TSR Hobbies.
Yeah.
It's like somebody made this and they just licensed it to Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't like a, an official copy kind of thing. It's like
okay.
So it's stuff. It's gonna be like VHS. I take it. Like people are gonna submit a shit ton of them. It's gonna be worth a lot of money, like pulps, and then I think it might die out. But again, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Have you looked up what the hell are these? Are these
role-playing guides?
RPG guides? Have you?
Yeah, so basically, like, you know how Dungeons and Dragons, you have like the Dungeon Master has a book and it flips through like, oh, if you go through the door, it's like go through door and go to page 25. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like that.
All right. That's a rabbit hole I really don't want to go down.
I'm gonna say I don't even know what this is.
So TSR went the way of the dodo in the 90s, right?
I feel like if you go down there, there's a bunch of them. I'm so wrong on D&D. I don't know. I know D&D's like, I know last time we talked about it, like D&D's like super rare, but I'm just saying, I don't know when people like, if people submit all their early D&D stuff, they'll make a ton of money, right? I just don't know after that first initial wave, if it's going to be, I don't know what the prices are going to be at. Like, our price is going to be insane. Like okay, so I'll take like VHS, right? When we started doing VHS in the beginning, right, it was like insane amount of money. Now you can get tapes for like a tenth of the value, right, or something of that nature, right? So I just don't know what the waves, the waves going to do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm looking up prices on these RPG books.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially the Marvel ones, because I remember coming across these,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess if I ever go back to that store, I guess I'll try to look them up. But I'll try to find them and see if they're still if they're still
Yeah,
available.
and I would submit them because you're gonna make a lot of money in the beginning. So you know what I'm saying. But I just don't know after the whole like this 84 judges screen no guy. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like I just don't know.
Have they ever gotten around to doing pulps yet?
Yeah, they created pulps.
CGC?
Yeah,
They're doing it now? Because I haven't seen any.
like that one. Does that count as a pulp? I guess.
Oh, shoot. Okay, damn. All right, I stand corrected now. Let's see. Yeah, click on that. See what's going on with that.
This one.
Yeah. Okay, thrilling wonder stories from 44. Okay.
So it's like Yakima pedigree, whatever that is, and
How have I not noticed these already?
hey man, you haven't been around, man. No, I don't. So here's a good one. Like,
Okay. Damn. All right. You see now there's another rabbit hole I got to go down as far as like looking up prices and stuff. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Desperation of young generation invest in non-traditional investments, maybe. Just, I just don't know if they're gonna be worth. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all like this is a cool cover, but is it worth $1,800 in your opinion?
Probably no.
Yeah, like I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like popular detective, I just.
Oh, jeez.
I just don't know. Like this one's cool because this is the first Schomburg, and he only wants $1,200 for it. First sci-fi pulp cover by Schomburg. I mean, 5.0 for $1,200. I mean, they were selling raws for like 500 or 600 back in the day. Remember when everybody started getting on that?
Mm-hmm.
Like Weird Tales. Here's a Weird Tales for $4.95. I mean, I don't know. Just saying.
Oh wow. Okay.
Things to think about. So.
Oh wow. Okay, so I'm looking up pulp CGC. And I'm seeing
People are getting on me. Okay.
I know, right? Yeah.
What are soul listings? Jesus Christ.
Come on now.
So here's the sold $60. Here's a best offer accepted. That's a 3.0 for less than 600. $46, which that doesn't really care about that one. 406 for this one, which is kind of a cool cover. Robot. I mean, 6.0 for 406. 235. So it looks, 200, 500. I don't know. Here's a 350, 365. So it looks like a pulp, getting anywhere graded,
Man, I can't believe they're subjecting their graders to this.
There's $100.
All those pages. Yeah. Okay, I'm not mad at it.
Okay, look at that. James Carter, man, knows everything. Here it is. Pulp Auction has pulled some serious money, especially for artists like Brundage. So there's the sold prices though, just so people can see. Get off my back, man. Okay, no. 725. I mean, restored. Oh, let's see what this one is. Restored includes amount of color touch on the cover. Okay, interesting.
Oh, jeez.
That's a cool cover though. I love that cover.
So now you got to take the black light before you submit it.
Hey, you don't worry about what we do over here, okay? We're doing a small business over here, okay, man?
Man, too late. I'm already into pulps, but I'm not. It's like whatever I come across, it's like I gotta see what's going on with it, and that's really time consuming.
Let's look at 147. Let's see. There any other ones out there? That's a cool cover though. I'd buy one of those. I wouldn't buy it for that amount of money, but I
Yeah.
would buy one if it was like on a shelf somewhere or like I don't know, at a con. Like see anymore. Because it's rare. That's a I love that cover. Yo, what up? Yeah. So, things to think about. Things to think about.
I hear you.
Let's flip back here for a second. So we get our own stuff over here. Okay. So Disney, Bob Iger, says that Marvel released no more than 3 movies and 2 shows per year. So we're going over quality over quantity, maybe.
Well, it doesn't matter if the shows and the movies are going to be bad.
Yes, they talked about like are the VF or the video are the visual effects going to be terrible and the writing going to be terrible, or is it going to be top notch stuff with less workload?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the big.
I don't. I mean, nobody because there was a time when. Okay, so this time. Okay, so last weekend was Free Comic Book Day weekend, right?
Correct.
Okay, so there was always a comic book movie, always, since like 2000, probably 2008, 2009, or no, there were no Marvel movies in 2009, but so at least from 2010 on, like there was like an unbroken streak of comic book movies that came out around Free Comic Book Day weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm totally mistaken, but there was a streak, and now that streak broke because Marvel's been putting out trash, and well, yeah, MCU's been putting out trash, and now they're a little gun shy now.
Mm-hmm. So interesting. Yeah, I agree. It's we were Tails 118. Let's look at it real quick. And then we'll jump off the balls. No, I agree with that, man. It's like it'll be interesting how if they're doing just that, how they gonna do how are they gonna do the releases, right? Are they all gonna do in the summer or are they all gonna do in the winter? How about releasing one good thing per decade? It's funny. I like that.
Right.
I mean that's true too. So I think it'll be interesting. I mean, obviously X-Men 97 has been a massive hit, even though it's animated. I guess does that count? I guess maybe for Free Comic Book Day.
Oh yeah, I forgot. With the exception of the COVID season,
Yeah.
with the exception of the COVID season, we had like an unbroken streak of comic book movies come out around this time. And man, okay, so
They were gonna release Craven and they pushed. I'm joking. You just put Madam Web on Free Comic Book Day every year.
Ugh.
I have no idea.
And they're reshooting the hell out of they're
Deadpool.
reshooting the hell out of Captain America.
Oh, Captain America. Yeah. Deadpool are just doing edits, not to the story, just with the cameos. Yeah. I don't know. it's gonna be a weird time in the Marvel universe. You know, the next couple. Oh, look at that. Disney earnings were terrible. Stock was down 10% in one day. Yeah,
I'm
they got
so
to rebuild.
surprised. I'm so surprised because they had that shareholders meeting,
Mhm.
or they were doing that shareholders vote last month,
Yeah, you tell
and
them.
they voted for basically more of the same. You know what I mean? So they've got themselves to blame for this mess. They were
I mean,
printing
the
money,
problem.
man.
Well, the problem too is like Disney's so big. It's like they can't fail. I hate to say that. People are gonna like, what do you mean? Like, but they can't fail. I mean, they have so much money. It's
Hmm.
it's like owning a sports franchise when you're a billionaire. You're just doing it for shits and kicks. You know, if you do something great one season, it's everyone loves you. Uh, so that's what I kind of equated to.
You know what they say? Keep letting them small things slide. It'll
Yeah,
be a failure.
yeah. Well, don't worry, their merchandising's insane, so I'm sure they can cover the losses. And
Okay.
everyone's still going to Disneyland punching the ticket. So
But it's still very embarrassing to have these box office flops.
I agree. I agree.
It's embarrassing.
The reputation will be tarnished, just like we talk about it in comics all the time. So, uh, speaking of stuff, director of all three Tom Holland movies, John Watts, done with Spider-Man.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I think he did an okay job. I mean, it was Tom Holland, carried
This was,
movies.
yeah, this was surprising
Do you think so? I
to
mean,
me. Yeah, because I mean, he did okay. So the last movie that he did, like that was the last Marvel movie that everybody watched.
I guess Far From Home or No Way Home.
Uh huh.
Yeah, just gonna bring it up here. It'll be interesting what he moved on to, right?
It looks like he went on to. He's going on to do Star Wars.
Okay. Oh, we did the old man too. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to be shoehorned into like just superhero movies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's so weird. Like you want to do. It's like you want the gig to
right.
be the director of Spider-Man,
Hmm.
but then like after a while you don't want to be pigeonholed. Like pick a lane.
Well, I think the thing too is like you want to make so much money where people just like, oh, he did a Spider-Man movies, and you can just carte blanche do whatever you want after that. But you don't, it's like all the people who did like the X-Men movies are like, oh, like what would be a good name? Like shoehorned into that maybe. Um, just like I guess actors who we talked about like actors who get shoehorned into Marvel universe and don't do anything great after that. It's like, you're getting paid, which is cool, but you know, I guess when you when you go there, you just want to put and your last thing. It's like and from Spider-Man No Way Home from 20 years ago. So you haven't done anything great past that. But okay. Oh, I hope it works out for him. I really do. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I like the old man too. I hope he comes back.
What's the old man?
So it's with Jeff Bridges and oh God, who's the guy from 30 Rock, John Lithgow. And so what happens is Jeff Bridges is a retired CIA agent who basically he's like been deactivated for some like 3 decades, and then all of a sudden he gets back into the game and he doesn't want to be in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's really good.
Ah, okay.
And he gets like romantically involved with somebody, and like it's just like collateral damage and all this stuff. So it's really good. I thought it was decent. So I thought there would be like a couple more seasons, but this was in 2022. So
Damn, 2022. I've never heard of it.
oh, you should watch it. You should definitely watch it. It's good.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. It's like old I would say like I don't know, maybe like a James Bond kind of flick, but not so suave, like maybe more like Daniel Craig, like old style, like he's an old dude, or maybe a Liam Neeson like movie, like kind of like Taken, maybe like that style,
Mm-hmm.
kind of maybe something like that.
All right.
Chris Pine stunned by Wonder Woman 3 cancellation. Gal Gadot out. That's your girl, man.
I mean, I like her.
You
I
said
liked
I
her.
seen that.
Well, I mean, I believe that with the reboot of the DC movie universe, I guess it was a given that there would be no new Wonder Woman movies, right?
Yeah.
And Chris Pine, he really doesn't, he's just an actor, so he's not.
Yeah, and he was not the lead guy, right? He was kind of like the supporting kind of role.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't. He's not into the minutia of like the comic book movies that we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I mean, and like you said, they're going to be recasts and restuff, and it's just going to be real interesting how they're going to. It's going to be real. It's going to be real tough when it comes to how this new, like you said, new universe is going to play out. You saw. Did you watch did you get past where we talked about this is Superman look?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't like it?
It's he's bunching at the shoulders.
Yeah.
I don't
you gotta
like
be
that.
able to. You got to be able to move, though, man. Right?
But I don't like that he's bunching at the shoulders. There's something off to that.
Yeah. That was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah. Wonder Woman 80, yeah, or 84.
84, yeah, it was so
That
terrible.
one, yeah, that was like that movie was weird.
I just think it was something to throw out the wall, and they're like, maybe we'll just make some money and status quo, and
Yeah, so that killed it. It definitely killed it. So
so I'm trying to look at all. Yeah, cheeks, yeah. And last but not least on the old news cycle, Marvel boss, Kevin Feige admits he warned Hugh Jackman don't come back for Deadpool and Wolverine, but he's back.
oh yeah.
He's back.
Kevin Feige, just because Wolverine had such a great send off in Logan,
Yes.
He didn't feel it should be tarnished in any way with him coming back. But I'm like, I don't care. It's just movies. I don't care.
Well, and Hugh Jackman kind of said that, like, he's coming back not as old man Logan. He's coming back as
right
early Wolverine, right? So it's kind of like different universes.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm really okay. So this is like the first time I've actually been excited. Like I want to go because I thought I was done with going to see Marvel movies at the theaters anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ever since like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, like that was the last movie I saw at the theater, right?
Yeah.
And I was so excited because I'm like, what characters are we gonna see? And I already knew that all the characters that we were going to see because I learned about them online, and there were no surprises at all.
Yeah.
And it just felt like a waste of time going to see that movie. So I guess I better ease back on like all the online stuff.
I did Spider-Man No Way Home. That was my last, or the last one was No Way Home, Far From whatever it was. That was the last one I saw.
Well, shit, man. It was because of Spider-Man No Way Home. It had so much goodwill that I was eager to see what was going on with the Marvel Universe and like the multiverse and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Because of that. That's why I went to go see Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Because of the goodwill of Spider-Man.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, for me, it's it's in the same kind of it's in the same kind of will, same thing. Like, and I saw Joker was the last DC movie I saw in the theater with the wife. So it's like, for me, it's like I'm excited. I don't know if I'll be able to get a chance to see it. I would like to go see it, but maybe I can. So we'll see. We're on lockdown. I just have to find time to do it. And that's all we got for the old news cycle.
There was a lot. There was a lot to talk about.
I mean, we're kind of adding stuff. We're kind of doing things. Oh,
Oh wow! Here's another article.
yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the back chat here.
Okay.
There's an article headline.
Oh, boy. Is it about Kendrick Lamar and Drake?
No,
I've been following that hard too.
seriously.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the article headline says Marvel failed to ignite the world. Well, She-Hulk failed to ignite the world.
I mean, how much legs does She-Hulk really have, though? I mean, I'm saying like one
Okay,
movie and
so
that's it, right? I guess. I mean, or one season of TV. I mean,
so MCU execs, so this movie, this article just popped up. So it says MCU execs once again blame quarter quantity over quality, but maybe it's the creatives in charge. Yes. Okay. So listen, I didn't watch She-Hulk, but I saw the interviews, I saw the clips and all that I saw interviews from the head writer, the fat little
yeah,
chick.
yeah.
She was an idiot.
Well,
That chick is a fucking idiot.
oh boy.
Like she's just talking out of her ass. Like the God, what's her name? Jessica, or you know what? Hold up, I gotta look her up. SHE
Jessica Gao.
Jessica Gao. Man, she was a moron. She was not bright. So I can imagine, and I'm seeing the clips of She-Hulk. And so this article isn't necessarily about She-Hulk as it is about just the Marvel in general. Okay. Yeah, this chick is a moron. Like she's really dumb. But
I didn't think that. I didn't think it was that terrible. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't, complete dog shit. It wasn't like as bad as Iron Fist, I guess.
well, the clip of She-Hulk twerking.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, what's the proper context that I need to see this in? You know what I'm saying?
With no expectations. You're just along for the ride. It's like a shitty cable TV series you watch. Like I was getting into so this is like a shitty, like I was kind of getting hooked into this card. So Wild Cards is like this guy was like, this girl's a crook,
Mhm.
and her dad's a crook, and this guy's a cop, but he got off the case because of some stupid stuff, and he got like boat patrol, and now trying to become a detective again. Just like no expectations, like shitty TV kind of thing.
I like those. I like the I think I can change her type shows.
That's what this is. Yeah. They start falling in love, yada yada.
Hell yeah! I like the bad girl stories. I like that.
So this is just shitty TV. That's
But
what
yeah,
you going with this with.
this is not necessarily about She-Hulk, but it's because of the picture. But it's about Marvel in general.
Yeah, executive, right? With quality over quantity over quality, right?
No. Well, they keep hiring really dumb people though.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. And another point is that they wanted people, when it came to their movie and TV projects, they wanted people who weren't familiar with the comics at all
and not read any of the source content.
Right. It's like, yo, no, don't stay away from the source material.
Yeah,
stay away from the source material.
They don't want to be influenced or just have a copacetic copy of the source material.
Yeah. And they see that that's failing. Right?
Well, so in business, right? Part of leadership is trying to how to hire the right people, right? It's so hard to hire the right people, right now. Not saying that's a fault. I'm just saying, like, to get valuable, good assets, you either got to pay those people a lot of money, and not saying they don't. Maybe they do. I don't know. or you have to just take best available. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Now, are 45,000 writers in America, trying to get on Marvel, TV movies? I don't know. Is it who you know, what you know, kind of thing? That's might be more in line with things too. Like if I came into your job, right, and said, "Oh, I know you," I'd probably get hired, right? But if I don't know a damn thing, I was like,
okay, so I remember seeing the writer's strike
mhm,
from last, I think it was like last summer, right?
right,
And one of the writers that stuck out in my head was this fat, this little fat guy with these thick glasses and rainbow hair,
mhm,
and he was another idiot. And
yeah.
that's the type of people that they're hiring as writers.
I, I think that's a problem too. But I also think it's it's living in LA and being part of the LA cycle. You're like in your own kind of like bubble, I guess, the LA Hollywood bubble. And like from what I've heard, right, if you don't go along with that bubble, you're on the outside, right, and you're never getting in. I'm not.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause they're in their own little echo chamber,
Mhm.
and they think that they're going to change the world. They think that the projects that they're writing, because a lot of them are kind of
Yeah,
activists as well,
right.
they think that if they put it out there, everybody's going to flock to it,
Mhm.
regardless of
Because
anything.
they're 20 friends they're friends with, you know,
Yeah,
like this stuff.
exactly. And it's not working out that way.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that
the minority has become the majority, kind of, right? In a sense of with echo chambers and stuff like that, right? You know, so I think that's interesting too. So,
Yeah, I didn't get since this just popped up. I didn't get a chance to read, but this makes
well,
a
you
lot
saw
of
the
sense.
DC Comics people. All the writers are like, we don't even write good stories. We just write controversy because it sells. You
Hmm.
know, so you know, are we trying to write good stories? Or are we just trying to get 7 issues that had controversy in it, so those 7 issues move?
I know.
I don't know. It's an interesting time. So,
Well, these projects are flopping and they are failing, um, and nothing seems to be changing. They're just making excuses as opposed to getting to the root of the
well,
problem, which
so
is the writers.
yeah, so root cause analysis is super hard if you don't know what root cause analysis really is. Especially like in my industry, right? People just it's always easy to blame an operator instead of fixing the root cause. That's what we learned, right? So it's easy to say, oh, it's operator error. That's why they messed up. Instead of just saying, oh, maybe it's the process, right? Maybe it's the process of how you write stuff. Maybe it's the process of what you're writing, yada, yada, yada. It's just easier to just blame other people or other things than the actual root cause. So, a little tidbit of information for people out there. Drop
Hmm.
some knowledge on them. So, yeah. So, uh, you ready for the market report,
Yeah,
brother?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know if you want to keep throwing down stuff, man. I'll talk
No,
about it, man.
look, I'm pretty sure there's so much that there's so much that I feel I could say, but it's like my thoughts are just kind of all over
All
the
over the
place.
place. I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my excuse.
Oh, okay. Okay. There's a man. Yeah, you hooked me up today, man. You did. Joe hooked us up with the thing because she's like crashing because everybody's trying to get an authentic autograph.
Uh
So
oh. Uh
shout out to
oh.
Joe for putting that post in the chat so I could show everybody about the authentic
Right on.
man. Uh, so back on the market stalker here. AF-15, first Amadeus Cho. I know 9H were an insane amount of money back in the day.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
$56.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. I don't
That's a
know the
raw.
condition of this one, but yeah,
Yeah, I gotta imagine it's what, like maybe a near mint, but
yeah.
this was like what was this, like a $200 book raw back in the,
Sure.
like, about 4 years ago.
I think 9H were 600, something right?
Hmm.
600.
Yeah.
People were kind of doing some stuff.
See, and this goes back to the failure of these Marvel movies. It just killed all the spec.
Yeah.
Like you can blame a little bit on the economy, but
Yeah.
it's just like these movies are just killing
Mhm.
the spec
Yeah.
on all these books.
And it's like again, I this is a good deal, this book, but again, it's $56 even too expensive, you know.
Yeah, right.
And how long are you waiting for that $56 to actually be something? You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's my point. Like when is Amase Cho gonna make it? You know, it's like it's tough.
Yeah, there was just so much hope.
And maybe it was closer to grand at one point for 9.8.
Oh,
Maybe
for a 9.8, yeah, I
I
believe
thought it was
so, man.
600, but maybe it is 1,000. Like it took so
Yeah,
long. So, but yeah, it's again, it's like, oh, this is so cheap, buy it. But it's like again, I guess if you have a lot of disposable income, I mean, $56 for this book, you might as well buy it and be like, oh, I'm gonna keep it. But like Trey used to say, we just throw it in the bin and forget about it, right? It just sits there and like let it cook, and maybe it becomes something. So, ASM4,
yeah,
4.0 for $1,500. You got one of these, right?
yes. That I liked tracking the prices on this, and this was a buy it now.
Good.
So
Yeah. Like you said, early Amazing Spider-Mans are always sell. They're always liquid.
yes, I'm not mad at it.
No. This is cool. Atari sealed Spider-Man for $222. I mean,
Hell yeah, that
would you
looks awesome.
would you buy that?
Um, probably not for 200. Like if it was like maybe 150 or something like that.
And my cousin used to live in Kokomo, actually.
Hmm.
Indian. Would you get it
I used to play this game
would
back
you
in
get
the
it
day.
graded?
Yes,
Okay.
I probably. Well, yeah, I would. That looks so freaking. It was just like it was basically a blue and red stick figure. You know what I mean? Just kind of swinging, but it just looked. It was just cool, and the box art looks amazing.
Sorry. I don't know why what's going on right now. This is so irritating. Like I try to like open up a new thing
Hmm.
and it just dies on me for some reason. I just want to kind of okay. I'm here. I want to shop. I don't even care. I just want to click on something. Thank you. Highest to lowest. I just want to see what they're. Oh wow. Okay. So this is their store on eBay. Here's some Gen Con stuff.
Well, they sold a lot of like Atari games in general.
Yeah. I'm just gonna click on everything. Yeah. I'm just looking at there's some GI Joe stuff for you. I don't really know. Statues, prototype stuff. So it looks like let's see what they sold. Uh, there you go. I don't know. You tell me.
Mhm.
Big this is good stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
It's a lot of like, man, stuff is all over the place. So you got really new stuff like these hot toys, and then you got, you
vintage
know,
lots of GI Joe stuff.
yeah, like 12-inch GI Joes
Yeah.
from like the 60s, 70s. Look at that. Yeah,
That's-
so that's 60s.
yeah. And you got 2024 stuff. So I mean, there's a Slaughter and Slaughter
Hmm.
385. Jesus. Jesus. I got a Sergeant Slaughter, but it's from the WWE run, not the GI Joe run. Sitting chilling in the old box back there. So okay, things to think about. We'll see what the comments say. What does that go for? I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. So Atari, cool. Batman Beyond 1.
Yeah, it's that third print.
Okay.
You did, um,
They got the Six Flags one. They got the blank code.
This one is probably the rarer of the three,
Okay.
just because it doesn't have anything at the bottom. It doesn't have that little blank space,
Mhm.
and it doesn't have the barcode. So this is the third printing, and from I think 2000. So this came out in 2000, and this was
Uh,
a little bit more expensive. I think I think this like a high grade one can go for way more than I believe even the newsstand.
okay. Cool. Let's get in look out. I missed one. That's my fault. Let's drag this over. Back to the Future.
Yeah, it's
Um,
Biff to the Future.
oh, Biff to the Future. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
$25. Yeah.
Yeah, it said Sports Almanac. Uh,
Homage. Yeah.
yeah, for
Mhm.
$24. I think this book has a lot of potential.
I saw Biff. I saw the actor who played Biff at a comedy show. It
At
was
a
funny.
comedy show.
Yeah, he was doing comedy. It was funny. He
Really?
ripped into this like young couple in front of us, who wouldn't shut the hell up the whole show. He told him basically to shut the fuck up and get the
Huh.
fuck out. So, existing. So, yeah, I'm on top of that. I was like, God, I had to be. I'm 38 now. We were drinking, so I was 21. I was probably had to be 25, so like 13 years ago, 54, something like that, a long time ago. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, oh, cool. Look at you. I like it. Take the comment down. Bestsellers #1, First Goon for $28 for a 6.5.
So what's the first appearance of Goon? I really don't know. I don't
This
know
is it.
anymore.
This is
This
it.
is so. What's it doing selling for $28?
It's only a I guess Dreamwalker Zero, as people were saying.
Dreamwalker Zero,
You guys remember that book?
kinda.
Dreamwalker Zero.
All right, whatever.
But people are saying this one too,
Yeah.
predating this one.
Mm.
I don't even know if you
I
can
keep
get.
yeah, because every time I keep coming across these like the Goon books,
Mm.
I'm just like, is this the one? Is this the first appearance, or is this just like a series 2 or whatever? I'm just like, ugh.
Because some people are saying no Goon, but then a 6.5 or two, first predates Goon one. I mean,
Yeah. And I could have swore that book was way more expensive.
bestsellers one. Oh, did you see? Did you see the one where you could do analysis up to 3 years on books sold?
Uh, yeah,
I don't know if you
yeah,
have it on yours.
but I haven't like looked into it.
Yeah, here's a 9.4 for. It doesn't say it on the indica, I guess. Maybe it's supposed to be.
9.4. Yeah, because I remember my comic shop
Mm-hmm.
selling a copy and going, oh man, I should have bought that. But
It's tough. It's a tough 9.8, man. It's a tough 9.8. You got a bunch of 9.8s. Yeah, I would say this one.
all right,
But this is me.
Dreamwalker Zero. Okay.
Yep. Blast from the Past, Chew 198 for only 255.
I could have swore I sold a copy for that much, a raw copy for that
Oh
much.
yeah, man. They were like $500 back in the day at least.
Yeah, this book was like
Or even more.
super
Maybe it
high.
was 750. I don't even know.
Yeah, this caught the wave of that Walking Dead hype,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, this book was really expensive back in the day.
I don't. I mean, I wouldn't even buy. I wouldn't even look at this book if somebody had it on the wall. I'd be like, "Good luck, buddy.
I know, right?
Chuck up the
Okay,
deuces."
if this was like 10 years ago, because I'm thinking back about that to that time. If this was like
Yeah.
10 years ago, I'd have been like, but now I'm just like, all right. A lot changes in 10 years, huh?
Oh
Right?
yeah, man. Yeah. You can get art germ books for like $10 now. How about Deadpool black and white blood #4 Panosian 1 in 25 variant for only $30?
Yeah, bro. This book was like a year ago. This was a year or so ago
Okay.
when it first came out. This was like an easy $100 book.
And
I,
nobody
I,
cares.
easy, just because it was the first appearance of that Sakura spider,
Mhm.
and first American appearance of the Sakura spider character, right?
And I can't believe this hasn't got hotter with the Deadpool movie coming out. You know what I'm saying? At
Yeah.
least, I'm not saying you need to go back up to $100, but maybe 50, $75. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Not to inflate prices. I'm just saying. I'm just surprised. So,
$30. Damn. All right. See, yeah,
$20,
because
$20.98.
I
We're
was
gonna see
talking
it.
about, say what?
$20.98. We're gonna go back to see $20.98.
Yeah. Watch out.
How about this one? Eternal Warrior 1. A lot of 10 of them for $63.
Um. Okay.
$6 a book.
Yeah, I like this is probably one of my favorite Valiant books,
Mhm.
and I don't know, one two, yeah, I mean it's a decent price.
Okay. I mean, I think it
Near
is.
mint or better.
I mean, I remember picking them up for $1 back in the day, but I mean, $6 isn't terrible to me. It's not like
Hmm.
it's $10 a comic or something.
This book was so hot at one point, like I lamented that because I was at a store, and then a friend of mine, he was at the same store, and he found a copy for $15,
Oh
and I
wow!
was like, oh man,
Oh
oh
damn it!
man, oh, I wanted to pay $15 for that.
I wanted to pay $15. Oh god! Would you? How about this? Would you grade these?
I mean, not if it
98
got
free screens.
hot. I mean, I'm not the type to just grade anything just
Okay.
because it's a 9.8. Um, but it'd be nice to have like if it was really really high grade enough, then I'd be like, all right, let me see, just because I like the book so much.
I guess you. I guess you. Um, Fantastic Four #1, a little 1 in 50 ratio variant for 9.6 for $13. Hey,
I
we're 13.52.
I don't get this. What's going on? It's a 1 in 50. So I'm just thinking off a general principle. Even though it's a 9.6, I'm thinking it would at least be $50. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think
Instead
somebody
of thirteen
ran it.
dollars after
I,
7 bids.
nobody's buying Fantastic Four books, man, unless it's Dune.
Yeah,
No one cares about that. I skipped the Fantastic Four block of fucking raw books. Don't even care.
I will say there was a time when I was buying or at least looking through Fantastic Four and No More,
Yeah.
because I was talking about this the other night on Hot Book Alert Live, where like all that character spec is just dead. Like superhero spec in general is dead.
Yep. I feel bad for the Wednesday Warriors, man, because that's not existent anymore, in my opinion. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yeah,
It's like fuck. Especially if you're buying like all the Marions and Big Boy, it's like, man, you know, it's not like back in the day when me and you were doing it, or somebody, like all of us were doing it, where it's like, oh, that's definitely a $300 comic every week. There's going to be one that's 300 or 200. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
Like I feel like it's once a quarter, maybe, or once every 6 months. It's like one of them that's actually worth it.
right, right.
To actually go out and like, oh, I'm actually going to go out and do it. Speaking of that,
Just like I was saying, like with these movies, man, a rising tide lifts all ships.
yeah, yeah.
And now we've got a very, very low tide of low quality screen projects that are just dragging these books.
I wonder though if I mean, it's always a good time to buy, right? But I just don't know. You know, I
Mhm.
just don't know.
But the actual blue chip books,
Mhm.
those aren't not moving, right?
Correct.
Those are still hot. So
So,
people are shifting.
you ready for this one?
Yeah.
So, my new job, uh, there's a comic books place like 8 minutes away from it
Ooh baby.
that I've never been to. Which
Ooh baby.
not saying it's gonna be
Right.
get the greatest stuff ever. And then there's one 11 minutes away.
Oh shoot.
Oh boy.
That's pretty sweet though.
Yeah, we're gonna see. So
Hell yeah.
maybe I can go over there on some days and just hang out. FF5, no cover, $1,100.
How does it restore it and ain't got no cover?
Well, you want to look at it? Did
Sure.
you look at it? I didn't.
No, actually, no, I didn't.
What do you think? What do you think it's gonna be? What do you think? What do you think the restored is?
Maybe, gosh, man, I'm thinking maybe somebody colored in the panels.
You think it's trimmed too?
Well, yeah. How's it going to be trimmed and they got no cover?
Restoration includes color touch, pieces added, reinforced, coverless, staples removed, tape on interior.
Jeez, man.
Oh well, Jesus! Look at that. There is no. I mean, rusted out probably.
I mean, it's still sold for well over $1,000. So
I do like this cut. This is one of the few that the cover matches this. That's a cool cover for a splash page.
yeah,
Like it holds up with the cover. So.
right.
Hey man, I sold it, man. I sold it. Come on, man. There you go. Storage is so bad. Just chase cover art now. That's true.
Right.
Burn FF newsstands and high grade are the only thing worth grabbing out of the FF box. Oh, we talked about that one. Okay. I missed the back there, the Biff to the Future. Right. So, Gym Comics number 1, $182.
1945. Gem Comics. I've never seen this cover before. That's a nice looking bondage cover.
You mean this one right here?
Get out of here.
Come on, bro.
Get out of here. You got one. Nice.
It's only 1.5.
Yeah, but still. It looks presentable.
Yeah, so it's like really rough on the back, like here, right? Obviously.
Okay.
Like, but I mean, like you said, it's got chipping and all that crap on it, but
I mean, that's an amazing cover to me.
so I got this at Harper's for like $50.
Really?
Yeah, it said rare on it, and it said from 45, and I just thought it was a cool cover for $50. I'm like, bondage cover.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I got it graded. And I think I have it up on eBay for like $375 or something. I mean, something stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool cover, man.
But yeah. Come on, bro. I'm on top of things.
I thought I was gonna stump you. I was like, oh, you pulled that bitch right out.
This one actually presents better than mine, so
right.
I would have saw it. I probably would have bought it to upgrade, but
okay.
Goonies rare movie poster.
Yeah, I've got a Goonies poster. I've got a
yeah. This is movie posters are so like when you start getting into the meccas of movie posters and stuff, and just posters in general, man, it's just insane.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, man. I love this.
Yeah, this is very cool.
I missed this. I missed this whole thing. I remember having posters like the Batman poster from Michael Keaton on my wall and all that crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The one with a Batmobile and was like the long version of it and stuff.
Heck yeah, man.
I remember those days. I think I had Terminator, Batman Forever, just a bunch of crazy shit, dude. Things so. Come on, man. We out here, man. It's a collectible show, man. This is Flipside Tuesday.
It's not just comics.
It's not comics. And Hawk number 14 second print variant, $4.25.
Dude, I could have swore that book would. I think this is a great price.
I'm sure it is.
It's got Deadpool. I think it's a McGinnis cover.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I think this book would would or should go for more.
Okay.
So and it only sold for like $4. I'm like, damn.
I mean, you see that in a $4. You see that in a five, even on $5, right? You're just picking up and
Oh
buying it.
hell yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
man.
I
Yeah,
always look for like when I go, I look for so my order is keys, small, big, large keys, variants, and then second late printings. That's my
yeah.
kind of triage of things.
Oh, will you go back to the Goonies? I saw this movie opening weekend in the theater.
I wasn't born yet. When was it? When was it?
This was 85.
Yeah, but what month do you remember?
Crap, man. I'm thinking this was like a summer movie.
It reminds me like a July movie.
Yeah. And I remember my mom taking me like that Sunday night
June
to go see
7th.
this.
June
Yeah.
7th.
Yeah.
I saw this when I was like probably when I was 7 or 8, like 1993 maybe.
Okay.
And did they do a re-release of the Goonies? I thought I saw it in the theater maybe.
I always thought like the kid who
But maybe
played I always thought
I
that
saw
the
it on a
kid,
small box, I think.
yeah. I always thought that the kid who played Chunk would be like everywhere in the 80s, but that was like his only role. But yeah, love this movie.
Let's do a little digging. Where's he been?
I think he's a
Scooby-Doo?
yeah, no, he's a lawyer. He's doing pretty well for himself.
Oh, is he? Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He was in Family Ties. I mean,
But this is probably even. I bet you it was before even Goonies. So he's only done like a handful of roles.
oh, okay. So he actually was one off and did something else. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ice Cream Man 1 for $150. I remember this.
Damn it, bro.
Fucking
I wish.
hot.
Yeah, man. I wish I had seen this because this book always eludes me. Always.
So the one that eludes me is the Ice Cream Man variant. The one with the big mouth. They got one at my store that's close to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
But he wants like insane amount of money for it. Like
Yep.
he wants like I don't know. He wants like $250 or some stupid stuff. I'm like, I can get it for $150.
Yeah, that's a little too much, man.
Yeah, I mean for something that's gonna have maybe a TV series option movie kind of thing or whatever you want to call it, but
okay. So it was me, George, Sleepy.
mm-hmm.
I believe Sleepy was there, and George's friend John.
Yep.
And we were all just kind of digging at this store in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it was Sleepy that had pulled out that ice cream man. Like we were allowed to go through the back stock of this store.
Nice.
And I think it was Sleepy that pulled out the ice cream man one, I believe.
But for like $1?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good for you.
You know what? I don't think it was for $1, but it was like it was a decent price. I probably would have paid it myself.
Okay. How about Justice League 90?
Look at that. Okay, a graded,
yeah,
a graded 9.6 for a freaking dollar at like one bid, just one bid.
You know, I think somebody just probably like. I bet you this one's one of those. They're just trying to collect the DCU run.
Oh crap, man! What's the point?
I don't. No one knows. I think somebody bought it and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get some money for it," and it ran out of the auction. Like, that's a buy it now one, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want what I want for it. I'll just sit on it.
Justice League is not hot right now.
Yeah, regardless if it's a DCU variant or not.
Right. You guys know this one, Kabuki Steranko cover.
Yeah, that's a Jim Steranko cover from 1997.
$10, man, cheap.
Yeah, that's I love this cover.
I wonder if Jim would actually sign one of those, or if he signed a bunch of them.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure he would.
You saw my Steranko, right? So it's a print. Obviously, it's not a. So me and Scotty Reagan went to Baltimore, and he was getting some shit signed by Steranko.
Yeah.
Said, well, if you go to student loan, you got to buy something. So I bought this.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look at that, man.
Yeah, I
That
told
is
him I wanted it in like
that
red
is
sharp.
cold.
So I wanted it in red Sharpie because the black and red would have looked dope. But he's like, it's a museum print. Do you know we fucking sign it in pencil?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, see, man.
Say.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. And I think he wanted the print was like $20 or something, and he
Yeah.
signed it for free for me. So he talked to me. It was cool. I just look at that all the time. Thank God my mother-in-law doesn't come down here. But yeah. Kabuki, Storenko, $10. You buying it for $10? You see it
I
in the
mean,
bin?
I've already got it.
Okay.
It really
Nice.
doesn't go. It doesn't go for too much, but
Yeah.
it should. This thing is really undervalued.
Yeah. Yeah. I got some cool shit, man. Like, I'm happy with my art direct. I mean, I don't have a lot of stuff on the walls and stuff, but I mean, like the shit I've collected is just I think it's cool shit too. I appreciate other people think it's cool shit too. Like that Jim Lee Iceman or Mr. Freeze I got in there is pretty dope. That's dope. Just things to see. I didn't tell you this. I was upstairs and the lights weren't on. I bumped into the wall and I smashed one of my heart frames. Like I had a
Oh,
big frame art.
seriously?
I gotta get a new frame. Yeah, it just fell off the wall. Like it was on like finished nails. It should have been like on real screws and stuff. But I gotta get a
Ah.
new frame. I can just do it. Hey, I'm sending it in, baby. My Uncanny X-Men 266. I sent it to this to hopefully not get a 5.5 anymore. Maybe it'll be a 7.0.
Fingers crossed, right?
Fingers crossed. It was so funny because you weren't on the show. And Chris is like, "Oh, I'm sending one in too, and I don't know how we're gonna know which one's which because mine's a newsstand too." And then he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna know." Like he was just shitting all over my comic. It was great. I felt like Kevin Hart. Like, damn. He's like, "No, this one's all fucked up." You see, damn. It's so funny. Little sealed why the fuck we got VHS on this show? No, sealed VHS Super Mario Brothers show, Super Show. I don't
Yeah.
remember this.
Yeah, I used to watch this back when I actually have this tape sealed.
Oh wow, dude! What'd you pay?
And,
You didn't pay $132 for
no,
it.
no. I think I got it for like $20.
Nice, dude.
And it's got, and the one that I have has a Nestle Quick sticker on the front.
Sick.
Yeah.
With the brown bunny too.
No, I think it's just like some sort of like promotional offer.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought this was interesting.
Did you get your grader or leave it just sealed raw?
It's sealed.
Okay, but it's not graded though, right?
No.
Interesting. I like it too.
Yeah, it's a good price. And Captain Lou Albano used to be he was the live action version of Mario that would host in between the segments, in between the animated segments.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was only 4, so I don't remember that. Miles 18.
Yeah, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. This is the party. I guess you can call it the birthday party or party variant.
Sure.
And this book was, gosh, man, this book was hot when it came out.
Was it just hard to find a limited print run, I guess?
At the time, because I remember buying this for cover price, but I kind of like snuck in and bought it because it was just kind of on the rack. But this was a variant, and this was like maybe, gosh, man, I want to say like a $20 book or something like that when it came out. Okay. So yeah, it only sold for $2. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. How about this little old school black from the past? More Fun Comics 28, just the front cover for $205.
So this is pre-Superman, pre-Batman, pre-Superman, pre-superheroes in general. Mm-hmm. It's just a cover, but it sold for $205. I don't know what it is. I really dig this. Yeah. I dig this.
That's not me.
Just because of it seems like historical significance, you know. And you see like that lettering up top, the January 1938. It's similar to Action Comics #1. Like
Yeah,
the font and all
correct.
that
Yeah,
kind of stuff. I don't know. It
nostalgia, right?
yeah, yeah.
Interesting. How about this one? Little New Mutants 98 60. Okay, this is like me. This is like me. Little newsstand 60 for $280 though, man.
A mid-grade modern for 6.0.
I mean, 280 is not a bad deal, man. If you got that for nothing, I mean,
Yeah, right. But I don't know. It seems like they would have been better off just selling it raw as opposed to slabbing it. It seems like a waste. They would have got. It seems like they would have got this price anyway, if it was
yeah,
graded or not.
yeah. I guess you know what you got and once you grade it, right? I mean, I guess if I'm grading it, I'm gonna smash it out. I mean, I guess you could, but you wasted money grading it.
Yeah, he should have known. He should have known that thing was going to come back at a 6, though.
Oh, I mean, it was smashed probably front and back.
That's a Dino grade. Yeah,
That's
man.
right. That's right. Hey. Yeah, I like it. Little Northwest Mounties. John's 221. I like this cover.
That is a very cool cover. Nice bondage. You got some, got the lady in peril.
It looks great too. The reds are deep. Like it's colored really nicely. I'd buy that. I wouldn't buy it for 221. I'd probably buy it for like 175 maybe.
Yeah.
On a wall if it was at a con or something. Romantic Story number 94. You tell me, man.
I like the cover.
$50.
I don't like it for $50, but I like the cover. If I saw it for $5, I'd be all over it.
Okay. Ooh, that's a steep discount.
But that's a good cover, though.
I like it.
Striking image.
Silver Surfer 4 for $107.
Yeah.
It looks beat, obviously. So
you know what? Even if it is beat,
I've had one of these.
Yeah, it feels like it should go for a lot more.
Yeah, I had one of these in like a 5 or a 6, I think.
I love this. Man, freaking love this cover, man.
I need to get this back in my collection. Secret Lovers 1 or Secret Loves 1.
So yeah, Secret Loves 1 from 1949. Sold for $111.
I got that Marilyn Monroe kind of thing going to it,
right? Yeah, doesn't it?
That's what I think, at least.
Yeah, this is like pre Marilyn Monroe too, so yeah. I'm digging it.
Okay. I dig this one too. Not $111, but I dig it.
She's she looks aroused.
Yes, got her thinking about some things. I can't believe this went for $565. Strange World of Your Dreams #1, plastic cover, only $565.
Should have went for a lot more, huh?
I would think like $1,500 at least, $2,000. But I mean, I don't know how rare it is. I mean, this is an iconic cover.
This is the colors on this are amazing.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any listed right now. I can't believe it. I gotta start watching his stuff.
I know. I usually I come in after the fact, and then I'm just like, oh crap, man. I should have, you know what I'm saying? This went for way too low. I should have like bid or something. I never watch auctions anymore.
So that's $565, right? Let's just I'm just I haven't hit sold yet. Rio for $1,000. You know, this is not a.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Here's one for $1,500. Wow. Okay, so here we go. This one's signed by Jack Kirby and Joe Simon, right?
Yeah.
On this page, look right there.
Oh crap!
I mean, do you just buy it and get it authenticated for $25?
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Hell yeah.
It's $1,500 your best offer.
Hell yeah! Get that thing. Yeah, man, get that thing slapped up.
Just offer him $1,000. He'll probably sell it, right?
Get a nice yellow label on it. Yeah, because Jack Kirby wasn't really signing covers like that.
Yeah. I mean, if it's here in a couple of weeks, I'm buying it and I'm just gonna submit it.
Oh yeah.
Watch those. So, just things I see. So, but yeah, I mean, some of these covers are pretty good, but that's the iconic cover out of that whole run, I think. So, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
there's a production proof. But yeah, so, yeah, I mean, things I see. So, Thing 9 for $100.
That looks cheap, and that's after 12 bids.
Yeah, it's probably it's racked. Obviously, I mean it's a black cover, but
Yeah,
I mean
I don't.
I
You should go for more just off of GP.
yeah yeah. How about this one? Teen Titans 49 98 for only $28.
What the hell is up with 9.8s selling for like less than 100?
Told you $20 98s, man.
Damn, man,
I like it.
that's a great, just Deathstroke cover too.
Yeah. Yeah. Ultimate Fallout 4 for 280. I don't even get this.
So this is sealed
Okay.
and it sold for 280. And weren't, gosh, man, what were the like raw but sealed copies going for back in the day?
All times. Everyone wants a 99 though.
I know, right? Damn,
Tens.
damn.
I thought this was like 500. I thought 4 or 500 back in the day, but I haven't really checked in a while.
Okay, so a couple years ago, I was at a convention with my buddy Trevor, and he saw this up on the wall for, I think, gosh, man, I'm thinking 300. And I was like, damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know the Overton window is shifted to 9.9s.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, they're easy to get. And then here's our variant for only $1,500.
Yeah.
Or 90.
For 9.0.
Which was, yeah, it's fallen hard.
I'm wondering if they're gonna crack it out and try to
give it some love.
Yeah.
Give it some love. Yeah. I mean, I would. I mean, I guess it's worth it, right? I mean, even if you get a 9.2 or a 9.4. So. Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man 1 for $300, $115.
Yeah, I like this variant.
Yeah, the black and white's more scarce. Obviously, the scarce cover. But.
Yeah, not too much I wanted to say about it. I just thought it was an interesting price for for a raw copy anymore.
I like this next cover. USA Comics or USA Magazine 36 French Killing Joke style.
Yeah, this is a foreign book.
Yep.
And it's got I've never seen this. I had never seen this image before.
I haven't either.
Yeah, that thing is on it. Love it.
It would be so. It looks so good if it was like really high condition and you can get it in a slab.
Mm-hmm.
Look great.
Yep.
The magazine slab. The old gold protector 6.0 for $290.
Listen, man, I'm shocked that thing went for that much for like a 6.0.
I mean, one bidder.
That thing's got to be chipped and dipped, man.
Yeah.
For it to be a 6.0. I mean, it looks presentable, but
maybe it's the back.
Maybe.
Wolverine 39 here. Tom Whalen variant, another 9.8 for $26.
Gosh, look at that.
I love this one too. It's got all the characters on it.
Yeah, that's a very cool cover to me.
I mean, I would have bought it for $26.
Yeah.
WWE 15. Here we go. We're gonna talk some wrestling talk. Signed by Stone Cold, Matt, and Jeff Hardy for only $86.
That seems cheap to me. I don't know, especially for
Stone Cold autograph usually is like $200 or $300.
Yeah.
Unlike cards and stuff, at least.
Oh my gosh!
I've been looking.
Get that one authenticated.
I've been looking.
Get that authenticated.
Here's one signed by Naomi Page, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch for only $91.
I'm not mad at this.
And then here's 16 signed by Shawn Michaels, Triple H, X-Pac, and Billy Gunn, which is dope for $167.
So basically, all of DX
except for Road Dogg.
Yeah. But you can probably get his signature at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I mean, That's probably a great deal because Shawn Michaels and Triple H is like the same thing, $300 or $400.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this a lot.
I don't have a search for that yet. Autographed WWE comics. I guess maybe I should start pumping them out.
I know, right?
We always put a couple on here, and I'm always jealous at the end of it.
I love those.
How about Ultimate X1 variant, Jimmy Hudson, foil?
You know what? This book was really hot. Gosh, man, when was this book hot? I want to say like around
When
20,
Origins came out, or Logan?
20. God, I'm thinking like 2016, 20, like either 2015, 16, or 17 that this book was really hot.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's still at like around $20, I don't know, that's respectable to me.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
It's respectable. All right, yeah.
Okay. I don't have much to say about that.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting. It's still sold for 20.
And last but not least, I don't know why this came like this. Hold on, let me get your X-Men 30. Let me actually do it right. X-Men 30. $50 for the old Gambit Rogue Wedding. So.
Yeah, so this is number 30. This is a second print. And it features, just features their wedding and for Rogue and Gambit. And I like this price. And
I mean, it's hot because of X-Men 97, obviously.
Right. So, yeah, good cover.
When the X-Men Blue was out, yeah, I remember that because they got a bunch of X-Men Blue variants.
Mm-hmm.
So, red and blue and all that crazy stuff.
I believe there's also a cover with Colossus and Kitty Pryde.
For 30?
I believe, but I don't like Kitty Pryde that much, so I try to. I believe J. Scott Campbell did that cover too, but I don't like Kitty Pryde. So.
Come on, get over there. There's a Campbell.
Okay, so there's a Campbell for that one, which doesn't go for that much.
This one?
That one. It's in that lot right there. Yeah, see?
Okay.
Colossus and Kitty Pryde.
Yeah. $7. $8.
Yeah, it doesn't go for anything.
X-Men books. There's a Jim Lee Rogue variant, $15.
I mean, I'd rather have the trading card.
Okay. Let's go. We got to go high price, man. Let's see what you got for high price stuff. Prison. Ironheart stuff. Second print. There you go. Killing Joke. Oh, there's a Han Solo blaster. 3D printed. Easy to assemble.
3D printed, jeez.
Okay. I remember that book was the hottest book ever, too.
My God. Yeah, man.
That's a blast from the past, too. Okay. Interesting. Batman cover. Good mix of stuff. Cool. That's all we got, man. I know. I'm trying to get something to eat. I'm gonna go to bed too. I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
man. What else? So we're back on Mondays. Hopefully, me and you are back on Tuesdays. I didn't watch Backlash, so we can't do a wrestling show because I'm an idiot.
That's fine.
I had my kid's birthday this weekend, and we had a bunch of other stuff going on. So, and plus, it was like in Ireland.
Frank.
You hear that?
What?
You hear that?
What?
Oh, the lightning.
No.
Thunder or whatever.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, it was crazy, Jesus.
Was it scary?
No, it just was like crack, 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 crack. I'm like, Jesus. I thought the mic would pick it up. Yeah, so it was overseas, and it was. I wasn't in tune. I'm not in tune until August, until me and you or whatever we got to go to SummerSlam.
Right. Backlash was in France,
France, that's what it was.
which was even more impressive that they sang along with Randy Orton's theme.
I would have been cooler if it was in French.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he sits there and then he tells Owens that he's like talking about like everybody singing his song and stuff, and Owens like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I
Every match
do
was
like
loud. It was. So
I do
good.
like the new shooting of wrestling though. So how it's like more sports related than like entertainment style, and they're getting rid of the stupid 3D graphics on the things. So
Gosh, that looks so bad.
I mean, Cody Rhodes is pretty decent, but the rest of them are pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, Roman's isn't terrible. I guess Roman's not bad.
Oh, they were shouting, "We want Roman." The crowd. They were
Well, I mean,
chanting.
he's gonna be like Brock Lesnar esque schedule. He shows up when he wants to.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for SummerSlam for me and you. We get to see The Rock come out for SummerSlam. Usually, I think he'll be there, right? SummerSlam.
I hope so. Yeah. The next biggest show of the season. So yeah.
I kind of want to see Rollins go back to the Shield character.
Did you see him without a beard?
No.
He shaved his beard for. He was at the Kentucky Derby and he didn't have a beard.
Oh well, he's off of TV forever, right?
Yeah. So he and Becky Lynch were at the Kentucky Derby.
You mean this guy?
Yeah.
I love her hat though. That's funny.
Yeah.
He just looks like a regular dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
He probably didn't even get stopped all the way, honestly. Like, if you saw this guy, would you be like, oh, that's Seth Rollins?
Yeah. I would.
Shaved his hair too.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have long hair either. Cool. I've been in the Kentucky Derby. It was dope.
Seriously.
I've been twice.
Okay.
I stood like I was here. Vince Young was right next to me when he played. That's when he came out of Texas and he was at the Titans. Dude, he had rocks like this in his ears. It was insane.
I bet.
I was like, he walked out with like National Guard people. It was insane, dude. I'm like, I looked over and I just saw this tall dude. I'm like, hey, you're Vince Young. He's like, hey, what's up, man? Hey. That's my Kentucky Derby story. It was cool. And then I saw Eli Manning. I saw a bunch of like football players. So basically in the infield, you have the grandstands now, which was like a big thing. But in the infield, you can get like private villas like around the thing and like party up there and have like they're up on like a gated kind of like tower kind of thing, I guess you would call it. So.
Oh, did you hear the WrestleMania announcement?
No, what's that?
It's going to be in Vegas.
Oh yeah, Vegas. Yeah, I'll be there, man. I'll be there. Nowadays, I'll be there, man. My wife would kill me.
It's 420.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad. You won't even be able to see anything on camera. It'll be just a big cloud of smoke, like it's who had a big smoky interest. It'd be like Goldberg. You won't be able to see anything for half the match.
I remember this year on AEW TV for 420, Rob Van Dam had a match.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
I know, right?
He's the man.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's all I got. You got anything?
No, that's it. Okay. For right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed like you after my wife comes home. She's trying to let it on the rain. I guess it's bad over by her. Like,
wow. Wow, it's that bad, huh?
So the tornado's in the west, and then it's pretty bad, like 30 minutes west of me. So, yeah. The whole show, man. Mr. Pay-Per-View. I just watched speaking of ECW kind of and those guys, I just watched Sandman and Dark Side of the Ring. They had the Sandman episode.
Seriously. Oh, nice. Okay, so I remember watching like ECW TV. I was trying to watch it like in chronological order, right?
Mhm.
And the Sandman's character was a surfer character.
Correct. Yeah,
Have you-
they showed that.
yeah, that's where the Sandman comes from.
Hmm. Yep. He's like, you're going to be Sandman, and you carry a surfboard around. And then he went to ECW. Like, so Tom Gordon was like, oh, whatever. And then Paul Heyman came in and he goes, yeah, we're breaking that tonight. So he broke it over somebody's head, the surfboard, so he had to carry it around. He's like, yeah, imagine carrying a surfboard around all the time. It fucking sucks because it's so big. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh crap! I can't. Yeah, I gotta watch that Sandman.
so
I
there's a couple. There's so this whole season. So it's been John Tenta, Earthquake,
mm,
Buff Bagwell, Terry Gordy, Brutus Beefcake, Harley Race, Chris Colt, Chris Adams, Sensational Sherry Martel,
yep, Sherry Martel.
Sandman, and then Rise of Vince McMahon.
I could okay. So when I was a kid, I was watching Sensational Sherry, and they call her Scary Sherry.
Sherry, yep.
And I always thought she was ugly because she would wear all that hideous makeup, and they
With
said she
the
was ugly.
with the
But
black stuff, yeah.
like no, this chick was hot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Luna Vachon, right? Everyone thought Luna Vachon was crazy, right? Because she just wore crazy stuff. Had shot, her head was shaved and all that crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
So yeah, I definitely want to watch the Sandman one.
Yeah. Sandman was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beefcake was okay. Yeah. Sherry was great too. So
Yeah, I think I'm halfway through Sherry.
yeah. Yeah. So and then Rise of Vince. That'll be interesting.
Oh my gosh. Oosh.
Yeah. So that's my little two list for the day. All right, everybody, we're gonna head out so Carter can go to sleep and I can do some things, hang out and stuff. So we'll do it. So all right, here we go. We're gonna head out. See you guys later. We'll talk to everybody. See you.